One of the major issues that I can see many people face is the question of living arrangement. Should I rent or should I own my home? So today I want to go over benefits and negatives of each of those options so you can make an informed decision before you commit to either one of those options. Surprisingly, although I was preparing this information with retirees in mind, it is my son who actually reminded me that this information is most certainly applicable to all ages. It applies especially to people who have, for example, limited savings, or people who want to downsize to release savings to improve their cash flow, their income, and their lifestyle, or people who do not want the responsibility of ongoing home maintenance. My name is Katherine from About Retirement. I'm certified financial planner, and you are watching my little private channel where I share my knowledge and experience how you can be better prepared for your retirement, or if you already retired, how to improve your income, maybe including age pension, how to improve your investing, and ultimately your retirement lifestyle. So let's talk about home ownership versus renting. Number one, tax implications. Home ownership in Australia has a very important benefit, as your home is just about the only asset that has no tax implications. There is generally no capital gains tax on sale of the property. This is a big attraction for many. However, remember that if you start running a business from home and start claiming tax deduction for expenses related to your home, this will change their capital gains tax exemption, most likely to partial. So before you do that, speak with your accountant. But assuming that this is your home, you can do all the updates, upgrades, extensions, obviously subject to council approval. It will be all tax-free on the sale of your home. The negative is that your mortgage repayments are not tax deductible, and for this reason I always advise to try to have the mortgage paid off as soon as possible to reduce repayments, as they are a real financial loss on your part. Renting a home has no tax implications, therefore it is just your weekly cost you have to meet, the same way as you are spending money on food, clothing, or your holiday. So in the area of taxation, home ownership is a winner. Number two, upfront cost and ongoing costs. If you buy a family home, the cost of such purchase is substantial sum of money. You either have to borrow funds or you have to spend majority of your savings in one transaction for one asset that doesn't provide you with any other benefit, just roof over your head. Ongoing costs of owning a home are also substantial. Council bills, maintenance, insurance. When you add it up, I'm sure you'd be surprised actually how much home ownership is costing you. And if you still have a mortgage, that is just an enormous amount of money you keep paying to your bank. With renting, on the other hand, you know exactly your weekly rent amount, easy to include in your budget, especially now with economy of very low cash rates and very high property prices. Renting is cheaper than ever before. Cost-wise, there is no dispute. Renting makes so much more sense than buying your own property. Number three, risk to consider. Buying a home appears to be risk-free, but not necessarily. Don't forget, you lock away majority of your savings for a very long time into just one asset, and this one asset does not even pay you any income. It is actually costing you money along the way. So the only logical reason to own it is that it grows in value substantially enough to reward us with capital return to cover all the pain along the way. But we did have some major property crashes in Australia, so to keep all your savings in that one home is a major asset risk. There are none of those costs when renting. Therefore, in the risk category, renting is a clear winner. Number four, an investment opportunity. One of the biggest misconceptions of home ownership is that it is an investment. Well, it is not. owning a home that you live in is an expense, not an investment. An investment is one that generates cash flow. As I mentioned before, making any return on your home only happens if your property grows in value and you actually sell your home. Considering ongoing costs, it would have to grow in value substantially for you to make great profit. Having said that, most of us are very poor savers. We cannot force ourselves to put money aside and just let it grow. But most of us are very good in meeting our liabilities, hence repaying the mortgage and slowly becoming an owner of a bigger and bigger portion of our home over time is a way of forced savings. Therefore, for some people who cannot save but are good in meeting their financial responsibilities, home ownership and paying off the loan could be just about the only way to actually own anything in life. Renting, on the other hand, allows you to easily structure your cash flow in a way where you can invest your surplus or your capital in an investment portfolio that will grow in value as well as provide you with additional income, which then you can either spend or reinvest for even better long-term investment outcome. Your investment can be as diversified as you want to, or as financial planner advises you to do, to reduce the market risk but actually increase overall performance. So you definitely have more investment opportunities and less investment risk when renting, providing of course you don't blow your surplus and your savings. Number 5, cost of transactions and liquidity. One thing is certain, home is anything but a liquid asset. If you need to buy a new car or you have a major bill and you have no adequate savings on the side, you cannot just sell one window to pay for your bills or to buy a new car. But when renting and investing, this type of investment can be very liquid, allowing you access to money almost immediately. Also, cost of transactions to buy or sell with the property are substantial, and I mean thousands of dollars. You would need to prepare your property for sale and make it look pretty for the buyer. There are real estate agent commissions, there are advertising fees, and many other. It could also take a very long time to actually sell the property and to receive the property, as some settlements can take months. While that's not the case with most other types of investing, costs are low, timing is almost immediate, so again, renting is a winner in that category as well. Number 6, lifestyle. Owning a home is an emotional decision more than financial. It makes you feel good that this is your home, your family memories, your little piece of paradise, your castle. This is the place you feel secure and happy, and really nobody can kick you out. You can do any changes to the house, obviously within reason and council approvals, but generally you don't have to ask for permission. Renting, on the other hand, allows you for a lot of flexibility. You can be in one year in Melbourne, for example, next year in Brisbane, and not care about any consequences. However, that could also be a drawback, as if, for example, a landlord asks you to leave, you really have no choice, but you have to find a new place. So place stability is not the strongest part of renting. It costs you less, hence you can save more while renting. And of course, there are no mortgage repayments to meet, therefore you have more financial freedom. Well, I will let you decide on the winner in lifestyle category, as this is a very personal issue. Each one of us want a different lifestyle and want different things in life. Number 7, age pension and retirement income. This one obviously is for retirees, but both situations, whether you're renting or you own your home, they both have benefits and drawbacks. So let's start with home ownership. Home is the only exempt asset under asset test. Therefore, if you have a lot of savings and you want to be eligible for part or full age pension, owning your home could be a very good strategy for age pension improvements. But then, obviously, you leave less money to provide you with income. Therefore, your lifestyle could be diminished due to your home ownership. I know many retirees that own $1 million home and live on age pension alone. I'm not going to judge here. Every one of us is different. We want different things from life. But being asset rich and income poor is not an easy life. If you have limited funds and you want to own your home, you may have to live in the area where you can afford to buy rather than in the area you actually want to live. Renting, on the other hand, well, like I said, more flexibility, more affordability, especially in today's market. Many people decide to rent in the area of their choice because they cannot afford to buy in that area, but most certainly they can afford to rent. When renting, you have more money available for investing, which in turn improves your income, improves your lifestyle. Therefore, you are able to spend your retirement years doing exactly what you want and not be stuck at home because you have no money to enjoy your lifestyle and your retirement. But as you have more funds available, more funds are also counted under income and asset test. And you might find your age pension entitlement being reduced. But it really depends. Well, first of all, asset allowance is much greater for non-homeowners than it is for homeowners. Also, I can assist you with asset test problem by applying specific strategies. I actually have a video 9 ways to hide your asset from Centrelink. So have a look and see if any of those strategies can apply to you. Then there is rental assistance. Please don't forget about that little benefit that is available to all recipients of age pension, which could be a great help in meeting your ongoing rental payments or upgrading home or the area you wish to live in. So housing cost will be part of your retirement budget whether you rent or you own. When deciding whether you should rent or own, you need to decide what is the main reason of your decision. Is it emotional stability and security of having your own piece of land? Or is it your lifestyle, flexibility and diversity of investing? So let me know in the comments below this video what is your reason for either renting or owning your home. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel so you don't miss my next video. If you are in the process of preparing for retirement, watch my videos that explain all issues you need to know about superannuation to improve your retirement outcomes. The second lot of videos is for you if you have already retired and you want to understand or improve your age pension entitlement. I'll talk to you next time.